That means like if
Nah.
he's almost champion, that means like he could push like the Plat 2 out.
Okay, we can see then. I'll check.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean like that's the problem.
Damn, Sour Patches are 110 calories. I hate Sour Patches.
X Voidsy, you're not currently banned, homie. Like feel the burn. Remember to put your name in all caps, please. That helps me look back and find your name again in the chat. Snake DTS, how you doing, homie?
I wonder how hard it is to get champion.
I've done.
Crazy
I mean, I've gotten 5,000 elo multiple times. I've gotten 6,000 elo one season, but
6,000, damn.
6,400 on Chimera. Yeah.
This is a hard ass season though.
Yeah, this one's a hard one. Like the tightened elo brackets makes it harder to get teams together, and it makes all the teams that you play more sweaty.
At least you can't boost anymore. Can't have 4 coppers, 1 plat. Oh,
That was never my problem anyway. Juicy Fruit, thank you for the 500 bits.
I know people that done that. That's not fun at all.
Voix, another great Rainbow stream. Hopefully. Italy, dude, thank you for the dollar bits. Do you like watching The Walking Dead, my man? I don't really watch anything right now. What up? I said, what up? I'm trying to get a ranked team together, but, you know, if we can't get, you know, because, like, getting a ranked team, like, picking people out of chat, it's kind of hard. Because, like, they have to be within the elo range of Plat 1. Yo,
Wait, what's up?
Because I'm like 17 points off Diamond or some shit like that. Anything new going on?
8.
Not really. I've been really depressed lately. Like, I've been really isolationist, and like I've been doing a lot of Dark Souls, a lot of Surge 2, a lot of laying in bed, just a lot of moping. Like, I really need to like do something like working out or getting a roommate or getting a puppy. I need to make a life change because like I can't live where I'm at right now for a long period of time because I have no human interaction and it makes me unhappy. Wild King, thank you for the tier 1.
A puppy would help, actually.
Yeah.
They're just high maintenance.
I know puppies are high maintenance.
I have 4 golden retrievers, 2 German shepherds.
We only
That's a pain.
We only got 1 slot, Holly. I don't think headshots will work at this point.
Me neither.
Yeah, I'm high gold.
Yeah, but
I don't know what I am anymore.
You're
like elo.
the difference between you and Holly is almost 2,000, so you can't really play.
All right.
Thank you for trying, man.
I'll leave.
I got a 5th. Well,
what's up, boys?
the party?
Yeah, I was spamming it the whole time.
All right, let's get this sweat fest going. I'm streaming, by the way. You might want to turn your notifications off. Oh.
Oh yeah, I gotta turn it off. Shit, hold on.
Can I say something on your stream?
As long as it isn't racist or anything like that or violates like moral codes.
Love sucks. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay, yeah. I mean, them to be facts. I think that's a golden rule right there.
There we go.
We all know a favorite saying by our big homie, Pimp Daddy Welfare. All women are hoes. All women are tricks. All women are good for sucking on dicks. All women can cook.
Damn.
Just fucking-
It was like that. I didn't expect that at all.
You didn't expect that from the prophet Pimp Daddy Welfare?
No. You would have stunned me there. Man.
No, it's a song. I forgot what the song's even called. But like it used to be a big thing on Kaz, the Pimp Daddy Welfare.
I'm calling it Legion or Echo. Oh,
They're gonna be hitting the server.
nah, they won't.
Hey, UAV. I mean, Wings.
What's up, Pimp?
Come play with my Go for team after this.
I'm
Won't
good.
lose.
I don't want to play.
Drop
Go
Holly though, he sucks. No, like in ranked, I mean. We'll win every game.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't.
He's good easy.
Wow. You want to play with Holly? He's ass.
He's
I'm just.
Keep the toxicity. I'm easy.
Let's see. Did you see my cheer earlier? I did not, Jarelio. I know you asked to play casual, but we're not playing casual right now.
Oh, my head hurts.
My girlfriend heard the way you talk about women. She doesn't want me watching your stream anymore. Somebody else say it so I don't have to.
It's hot as balls. How is it still 85? Jesus.
Because it wants to be.
I hate living in Houston.
Houston, Texans.
Hell yeah, we just had a tropical storm like 2 weeks ago. Then it was cold yesterday. Now it's hot today. Oh yeah.
You know, motherfuckers that make fun of my V6 Mustang don't even understand how fucking power to weight ratio works, how aerodynamics work, how all horsepower isn't the same. You can have two cars with 300 horsepower, and one car can be faster than the other. I know that might blow your mind, but that's them truths.
Wait.
Holly, don't sell my Elo this game, please.
Okay, easy. Turn off my fan.
Horsepower is a measurement of work. That's what it does. It's a measurement of energy. And for example, like if you have two cars that are 300 horsepower apiece, and one car has better aerodynamics than the other car, one car requires less horsepower to make the it takes less horsepower to make the same amount of power.
Ollie, I'm waiting for you to get popped.
Because it doesn't have to overcome wind resistance.
Oh my god, I suck. That's potato. Fuck.
Damn.
Oh man, the chat's got me out here playing Maestro without putting my cameras up.
I always hit that shot.
Sounds like. Okay.
I can recognize the ops they bring for the gun. Hey, are they in?
He's going, one's going lobby. It's Twitch.
Yeah, I hear somebody.
Oh my aim, bro. Oh my fuck. Maverick's garage.
Located a bomb. You know what to do.
Fuck. The back.
Yo, hit that admin window. Hit that admin window. Right next to you, Capcan. No, the one right behind you. Hit that window.
Jesus. The fuck, I'm lagging.
Oh, I down Twitch outside. Twitch is down outside. I
Yeah,
can't
she's
get it.
down outside.
Maverick's 25.
Can you dock me, Holly? Don't take my.
There's a guy on the east windows of my administration office.
Yep. Hey, they have a.
Well, this kid can't get
One
picked
yellow.
up. He's dead up there.
Yellow, top yellow. Yeah, Maverick top yellow, 25 cal.
very scared.
Went all the way up to the roof.
Touch left the
Last
game.
guy,
on yellow.
last guy's roof.
Yeah.
I could touch left the game, touch on the crowd.
Where we're at.
Good round, Holly.
Successful.
Thanks.
No, Holly took like 2 of my down kills that round. You're welcome for those 2 kills, Holly.
Yeah, definitely. It's a horrible thing. I killed
I
killed a kid that was down on the window. He was rappelling and he was down.
Yeah, he was downed on my screen.
Again,
I got 50 points.
like the whole idea that a muscle car, which Mustangs are not muscle cars. You can look this up. They're pony cars, right? The whole thing.
Cars?
Yeah, they're called pony cars. The whole thing about muscle cars requiring a V8, you got to understand, like, we're at the very tail end of the V8's lifespan, the very ass end of it. What you see in cars now might be the last of the great American V8s, because 20 years from now, there's going to be probably electric and hydrogen cars are going to be the majority versus
Propane cars.
gasoline internal combustion engines,
Protect the bombs.
right?
When do you think flying cars will be a thing?
Never.
Like in 100 years.
Never?
They'll never be a thing.
I
One
won't be able to fly in my car?
thing, like, think about how hard we have now controlling borders. Now you give people cars with wings.
Four has found a bomb.
Second, think about how many people died drunk driving. Now you give a motherfucker.
Over.
Now you give a motherfucker
Oh my god.
some.
No,
Yeah,
no,
nah,
I can
if I was ever in a flying car and I was drunk, like I'd probably like fucking like hit Holly right in the back, bro.
But look, what if you had autopilot?
10
I'd
seconds
go like
remaining.
100 miles an hour into Holly's into Holly's back.
5 seconds left.
What
Autopilot Teslas.
I actually really like the way the Pontiac Aztec
Bomb
looks.
located by Op 4.
I would totally own one if I had disposable income.
I can try to manage it.
Am I selling my V8? No, I'm keeping my truck.
No,
bro,
my
like-
son.
This kid just takes so long, man. It's all the way outside. It's no mad. No, but anytime I die to that, it's because they're always
Yeah,
AFK and they come back.
Holy fuck.
Coming. I don't think I can bandit trick anymore.
Nah, don't ban it, bro. He's gonna die. No, bro. No one's even watching
Now
that.
go for it, I'll watch you, I'll watch you.
You got me?
Great, he's
for sure?
3 minutes now.
Yeah, no man.
Alright, bet. Never
Oh,
mind.
fuck, never mind.
Yeah, you got Nomad, bro.
Ooh, they're all the way at the back. Yeah, I'm not gonna speak to anyone. I'm retarded. Oh, I'm stuck. Fuck.
Is he behind the truck?
I don't know. They lit me up.
He's already up there, BZ. He already did it.
He's getting the other wall.
Ooh, fuck that.
Yo, he was rappelling up to piano window.
Which one? Left or right?
Right. BZ, run out from the top, bro.
Sophia on ping.
Go BZ, it's literally a free kill. He's not even watching it. You got him, BZ, got him.
Dude, it's okay, I killed him. You didn't see nothing, dude.
Good stuff, amigo.
I had no
Somebody
ammo,
watch
dude.
my back
The
camera.
sun
Make
was
sure they don't
in my
sneak
eyes.
up on us.
Which camera?
I got a maestro that looks over
One on
archives.
north windows. North windows by piano. Fast browsers.
They've only shot one of the cameras.
Ooh, good shot. I heard.
Visa window.
Alright, I'm not gonna pick anything. I'm gonna just play.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my maestro camera to peek.
One's outside of garage. He's outside of garage.
Yeah, one's on the truck again, Bandit. One's on the truck. Watch out, Valkyrie. Don't give number up. Don't give number up.
Come on, don't get numbers
you're
up,
right,
BZ.
you're right.
Op 4,
That's-
last operator.
That's
That's
thermite.
the thermite dead?
Yep.
Yeah.
Last guy might be on the
Last one
truck.
was, Visa windows. Who's Visa windows last seen?
He's on the truck right now.
Yeah, the Thatcher.
Good, BZ.
Wait,
From where?
Yeah, outside of yellow.
Yellow, yeah, outside yellow. He's breaking barbed wire yellow. He's the other side though.
There's no way he's gonna actually push down yellow.
Let him push in. Let him push in.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yes.
let him push in.
He has diffuser.
Make sure he doesn't sneak up behind us. I got
Nah, he's
a
not gonna
maestro.
do that. Can only push garage or
Time
yellow.
expires in 10 seconds.
He's saving KD.
Let him save KD. He's behind us. God damn it!
Oh shit, bro.
I told you to watch the.
Oh
I
shit.
told you to watch the fucking maestro.
Yeah, that was a bad call. I don't think he had time to go there, man.
He just jumped in the north windows, I think. He jumped in north windows and no one's pyro left.
Yeah. You're still in the one, so
Yeah.
that was a bad call. It's my bad.
I heard him run across the piano.
Damn. Lobby or
Oh, I don't think he had time. It's only like 11 seconds left.
All right.
Lobbies.
I didn't like the Pontiac G6. But the point I was going to make is like V8s are about to go AWOL. Like there's electric Mustangs coming out. Camaro's about to be discontinued, right?
Camaro's such a nice car.
Well, nobody buys them because
Yeah.
they're fucking expensive. They're like $6,000 more than every Mustang out there, and they perform just a little bit better. Like I think a 6.2 liter Camaro SS is like half a second faster than a 5-liter Mustang, like equally equipped. It's like, and
I just remember the other thing that I thought the Camaro was so cool. I just remember watching Chancellor on his run and like the fucking Bumblebee being
That's a
that.
cool
I
skin,
thought-
Jaeger. I like that skin.
Yeah, it's the roll down thing. With the camo or the uniform.
Both.
and I mean like, let's be honest here. Like the other car segment, like the Chargers and the Challengers. Challengers are cool fucking cars, but they're also fucking Hemis. Hemis are terrible fucking engines that are straight gas hogs, and they're going to get discontinued eventually for EPA standards.
5 seconds and counting.
And main reason that is because a Hemi can only have 2 valves.
Located by Op 4.
It's just the way the heads are designed.
I don't even know what to play here. Capital.
Grizzly, how's the stream doing? It's all right. But damn, we got $28 already. I missed that donation. I seriously did. I have to go back and look at it.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
Oh, no,
That's
so
the one
visa right
tapped in his
now.
spawn. That's
Hey,
terrible,
Reaper,
bro.
thank you for the $15 in bits. You're a fucking beast. All right, where'd you die at, Rupert?
Okay, this kid's in spawn.
Okay, he's in
He's in
spawn.
spawn.
Imagine.
He's African one tap some kid already. He's like all the way out there.
Suicide visa.
We're probably going to end up losing Jaeger here. Nobody's in.
Nah, man.
Nobody was. Did you get him from Visa?
From underneath.
Yeah, because he
Okay.
never opened the door.
He was right outside the door.
Okay.
So then the next went through. One's by yellow. And then one was outside visa as well. He was outside the south
yeah.
window.
I'm
going to the main door.
I'm waiting for him to come in right now.
Outside main door, just holding an angle to J-Cog. Left side. All.
Yeah, I got a Meister there if you want to keep watch of it.
Yeah, I'm watching the main door next shot. I think he's gonna walk in, honestly.
You think so?
They canned me from
don't
bottom
pick
yellow.
up. Yeah, I think he is though. Yeah. But I'll
Alright,
tell
if he
you if
walks
I
in,
see
you
him.
let me.
There's one above. There's one above.
Probably a Sophia or something.
Yeah, it's okay, Twitch. There's a Twitch showing in P right now.
I heard her.
Bottom yellow.
Jesus,
She's probably gonna push me. Hey, stop that nonsense.
I got the
Op
freezer.
4 last stop standing.
Last is Twitch.
Where?
I don't
On
know.
the
Yeah.
outside.
Just hold. Oh, front door, right side.
In.
Yeah, she's in on
Oh,
ping.
don't push, don't push.
Left side.
Don't push.
If I get, she's breaking the barbed wire.
30
If I get
seconds.
zapped, I'm gonna cry.
I saw the diffuser.
Wings, I can watch you defuse here, Jordy.
Fuck that, I'm staying right.
I'm not the diffuser, fucking nice with her.
She's right here, right in front of me, on ping.
Op 4
Let's go.
successful.
Easy.
375. Thank you
That
for
Ash is-
subscribing.
That Ash is crazy. She really walked in there.
Where'd this big donation come in at? Let's see. I guess it didn't. Let's see. There's 13, 14, 17, 18,
Alright, that's it.
19. Oh, there it is. Bazooka Boss. Yo, pimp. You read Might is right. Learn how not to be pathetic. Depending on people's pity is abhorrent. All right. Shout out the usual crowd. Well, thank you for the $10. You're top donator right now. Who do we need to breach into this motherfucker? I'm thinking Montaigne. Let's go.
Yo, did Repress say a bad word?
Who?
Okay.
I don't think so.
Did he say a bad word? No,
Hey,
he's
did
lying,
y'all hear
man.
about that one streamer who told Pengu that he was gonna kill him and he got banned the next day or something?
Yeah, that's not where he got banned. He got banned for spamming hard R in chats, greeting hard R people. That's why he got banned.
But the Hemi can only have an intake and an exhaust valve per cylinder, so that's what I mean by 2 valves, not 2 valves for the entire engine. That's just, and that's to do with how the piston heads are designed.
Found a bomb.
Aha.
Another thing about Hemis is they have like 16 fucking spark plugs. And let's not talk about defects like rolling rocker arms or like oil pumps.
Insertion in 10 seconds. Insertion in 5 seconds.
I better not be on a shotgun.
Bro, I
Reaper
love that
Crew.
shotgun. I drop
Hey
shot.
man, been
I
watching
drop
ridiculous
shot
amount of
with
YouTube
that
videos. Let you tell you, mad respect for you. The fact that you still stream shit, motherfuckers really get a life. You damn right. You should. I would tell you what they've been doing latest, but I don't want people to mimic it. But they did something really fucking like straight up like no life little kid shit.
Oh, I got the bomb.
Okay, you go.
Slam. There's one in console, Holly.
Yeah, it's a casa. If he beats me, he's dead.
Cinco.
Oh, flick.
You got payback on that? No, man.
Here, my son.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
That sucks.
Awesome.
Doesn't matter.
Diffuser is now
Go
secured.
in, Holly, go in. Hurry up.
I'm pushing up yellow as Montaigne. I got yellow. I got control of yellow,
Once a day,
but it's castled.
I'm coming, Blackbeard. I'm coming.
He does have a
Ella
shotgun.
drop lobby. Ella drop lobby.
Long desk. Long desk. Duck.
Our last operator
That's duck then.
Ella's coming up yellow. Ella's on me. Ella's on me.
diffuser is
It's
active.
castled off. It's castled off. Yellow's castled. Nice.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Neutralized. Mission successful.
Did he just kill himself? What happened?
No, I killed him.
He got
Mainly
melee.
down 7 minutes a knife, so that's why I give that thing.
He ran into the
I
mountain.
thought I was good when I play with my friends. You guys are damn. Jesus.
Cause I see you.
Big oops.
Damn, plat ones. Jeez.
Alright, that put me back over in the diamond. It gives us 3 diamonds.
How much elo you get when I played with you like yesterday or 2 days ago? 16 elo.
I got almost 200 elo that one day.
Damn.
You're getting 33. I only get 16.
I got
So annoying,
61.
Yeah, I'm getting 33 with 2 diamonds, but like I don't have many games played.
Wait, did you lose any elo from elo back?
I didn't lose elo with you the other day, but like I've lost a couple really close games.
Wait, did you lose any elo from elo back?
No, I didn't.
I was 300.
But I have
stupid.
lost like 16 games from DDoSing this season. Not lost, but
Yeah.
like we were going to win and we didn't get the win.
Yeah, no, we were playing. I remember the other game. We were like 3-1. No, it was like 3-2 or something. It was a 3v1. That kid was smoking his prone on the floor.
Yeah.
And head and hit the server.
Yeah, you know, that and the rollbacks just fucked me up.
Yeah, I lost 300 elo from it. That sucks. I know someone lost 2,600 from it. So.
Wings is so damn attractive. Shit, I know Big Boy Terry. It's a damn shame ain't nobody want this shit right here. Look at this. Kissable lips. Shit. Bottom of the board yet again. You're not fooling anybody. Well, I'd like to say that I played Maestro as an anchor. And like we had a bunch of really good roamers. And then I played Montaigne, the only attack that we
Yeah,
played.
we forward them. Doesn't matter. It's not like,
Yeah.
even if you drop 20 kills, the score would be the same. It doesn't really matter.
And to be fair, I did drop a kill as Montaigne, and they tried their hardest to make Montaigne not be able to frag. And I did it on Ella's shotgun too. I do not care what other people say about me. Like, I don't. Like, you know how many people badmouth me every day? Don't care. I'm way past people talking shit. Like, there's entire channels dedicated to bad mouthing me that make thousands of dollars a month. Like, there's like an economy based around Wings hate. FBS Quacker, yo, what's up, Wings? Used to be a big fan, like when Modern Warfare 2 was huge in your first vids. I watched how you get the nuke on high rise when you shoot through the helipad. Sorry to see this is where it's gone and where the king of COD YouTubers saw you on down the rabbit hole. Yeah. I mean, like, honestly, FPS Quacker, I feel like I make better content now than I did back then. I just made more content back then. But, like, the threshold for, like, talent was so much lower back then because nobody did anything. Everything was new. So you just had to be creative. Now, like, to get into YouTube and be good at YouTube, like, you gotta... I've seen people with, like, 5,000 subscribers, right, that animate, like, or cartoon characters for their videos and give them personalities and voices, and it's like still not getting any love, like just still not getting any kind of love. And like you have video essays, you have comedian routes, and it's like it's so hard to be good at YouTube right now. It's so saturated that you basically have to be like Chris Rock or somebody to get anywhere.
Dude, easy. Kobe and them's like, yeah, we're gonna smack your Pexel. We got 7-1.
Wait, who said that?
Kobe was like, yeah, we're gonna smack a Pexel. I'm like, alright. And they got 7-1.
The reason I stream like maybe 3 hours tops is mainly because to do with me. Like I've been really depressed lately, and like I haven't really felt like I haven't really wanted to play anything
Alright, so I just got back.
that was fun to
and-
watch on stream.
And my cat ate my fish.
Really?
Yeah, the damn bastard.
That's what
Are
cats
you
do.
sad?
Yeah. I just got that damn fish like a week ago.
Were you connected emotionally to the fish?
Yeah.
I-
I named him...
Was it a big fish?
No, it's a small fish. I named him Pebble.
No, you can get another one for 99 cents. So.
Yeah, basically, I'm going to the store tomorrow.
Fish or
Pebble
anything.
Junior will
Dude.
live on.
Dude,
Wait, how did he eat it? Did he like jump up to the fucking tank and it's
Like he,
put his
I
mouth in?
guess he was looking at the fish move around, and he went in and just swapped it. And he just swapped at the fish. He
Dude.
died.
R.I.P.
And
Alright,
put a
Pebble.
cage on top of it.
you gotta
Bro,
realize
why are you eating my food?
fucking cats are fucking predators, man.
They are. Jeez.
Stay positive, brother. The subject of a question. Well, thank you, man. Thank you. Like
Was it like a sardine? It was like a really small fish.
no,
Like a
I'm already at the
fish.
max Lexapro Noah. Like the big thing about me sadness lately is like I've been just depressingly lonely. Like I haven't really lived by myself in a while. Like it's been since
Get a fish.
2013 or something like that since I lived by myself.
Oh, shit.
Like I've always either had my mother either lived here or my brother or I had a roommate or Shalene lived here.
Protect the bombs.
Like always been somebody in the house. But like
If you should move into a team house, you should join a gaming
Yeah.
board.
I mean, my house is big enough to be a team house. I have a 5-bedroom, 2-bathroom house.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
that's true, damn.
We got flexed on. Jesus.
Wait, do you have a basement?
No, I live in South Carolina. Ground's too soggy for basements here.
I wish I had a basement, but at the same time, I'd be scared to have a basement.
You should have went to the major if you live in Carolina. The fucking Raleigh major. We got the
I thought
shower
about
and
it.
the camera.
Seconds left.
There would be too many trolls, though, honestly.
Nah.
There would be fucking...
Here's the thing with trolls. Ain't none of them talk shit in real life.
No, actually, no. All the trolls. I don't think any of the trolls actually know anything about Rainbow Six Siege. You could not give two shits to go around there and care about it. Like, they just care about you.
Yeah.
And what you do, whatever. I mean, they give a shit about anything. That's why they all say the same shit.
That's
Yeah,
Ash.
say hello.
Damn, that's spawn rush, buddy.
Whoever's bandit, next time you probably shouldn't put the bandit, the Jaeger on the floor. It allows IQ to get it. Yeah. We got somebody double door, main door.
Poor guy.
Zofia.
Oh wait, where are you shotgun? Oh my god.
My bad, my bad. That was my bad. Hey,
You?
door's open. I was trying to get a drone, because I know they're going to push. That's my bad.
Coming up metal stairs, metal stairs.
Yeah, he's dead. That's
Okay.
fair.
Good shit. I'm in bomb B.
Last stop standing.
I killed him when I was nomadic, crazy.
Buen trabajo.
Harry is on metal.
Was that sandwich?
The hell?
That was me, I broke that.
Holy
Where?
shit, he's all the way back, like on the vent thing. Like,
All right,
he's all the way
All right,
back.
come on, back it up, Holly.
Oh, that's
Stop
that.
throwing, guys. Come
Hey, give me
on.
that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro. He fucking noob tubed me. He just won my army, watch out.
We have diffuser metal. Just remember that.
That kid sniped me.
I need to take my phone off the Wi-Fi.
All right, guys. 5v1. Let's not do that anymore, boys.
Yeah, that was my
Touching
bad.
archives?
You break the mirror, bro.
Doesn't matter. We got bomb on metal stairs.
He jumped in.
Yeah, he's in.
Oh shit, bro. He's in archives, man. This is not looking good, man.
So
Yeah, I got
2%.
it,
Back
yeah.
it out. Back it out. He'll come to me. I'll shoot him.
I can't. I actually can't.
Just don't face him as much as possible.
Op 4 found a bomb. You must have.
I have leisure mines, though.
He has bomb.
Nitro, that's
15
He's got bomb now. He's got bomb now.
He's in over
10
here.
seconds left.
Yep, he's in a little
You
closet.
can't.
5 seconds to go.
He can't plant. He can't plant. Run.
Oh my, we lost.
Oh!
The time limit has been
Damn, bro. That kid's a punch god.
No, the fact is, three of y'all died doing dumb
Yeah,
shit.
we're gonna through that shit, bro.
Don't do
Yeah.
that. Never do that.
I thought when he said he's in the vents, I thought like...
It doesn't matter if you 5v1. As long as you send the objective, we win. Going after for the kill is the fastest way to lose that.
Does anybody want to play Legion?
I got him. Sure.
Alright, you got him. I'm gonna go Captain then.
Go for it, bro.
Yeah, my aim's trash. I've never been the one to say like, "Oh, I'm a god on the gun." You gotta understand, like my strong suits is droning, calling out, keeping everybody level, and like I'm good enough to get kills against people with like mouse and keyboard and stuff.
That is true.
Yeah, we're playing mouse and keyboard. We're playing some dirty cheaters right now. They're using mouse and keyboard. I hate mouse and keyboard players.
Can I get one reinforcement on tellers?
Yeah, I got
advised. A bomb location has been compromised.
Oh, this all here?
What ranks my gun skill? I'd say plat 3. I'm a solid plat 3 gun skill.
No, bro. Some of the plat 2s I've seen, bro. No, bro. At least plat 2, bro.
Yeah.
Even some of the diamond I see, their aim is horrible, bro. Like,
Those plot 3s are kind of terrible.
it just looks like look, the console has a wide variety. Like, just like
5 seconds.
most people have good aim on console. I'll be honest with you, there's probably only like 10 people on console that actually have really good aim.
Is anyone playing up top?
Actually, more than 10. There's probably maybe like 20 people on console that have really good aim. Not many people have good aim on console. Most people have potato aim.
I can go up with you.
Even all of us, like, potatoing up.
Oh Jesus, that was quick.
They're saying because I didn't even hit Sophia.
You hit her when she was going down. I think.
I didn't. I didn't get an assist. Or she. Oh, we didn't kill her. Yeah, that's right. We didn't kill her.
He's just hiding outside, man. Oh, bro. This guy, bro.
Armory.
East stairs. East stairs.
I just got
Yeah, some
fucking
weirdos.
fucked. Yeah, Jacko's pushing off us. He's lagging heavy.
I need help here.
90 hallway. Go kill this kid 90 hallway. It's a free
He's
kill.
lagging. Yeah.
Dude, you can...
Op 4
He's
last stop standing.
nice, guys. Play objective, play
Last
objective.
hit Sophia. No,
Planting a bomb. You need to
Where'd you
disable
plant?
the
Where'd you plant?
diffuser.
Still, he's in B.
ventilation.
Bomb B and you B.
There's a claymore there. Ghost. He's out the window. He's out the window.
There's a claymore right here.
So you might want to run out or something.
Diffuser
Go for the
located.
kill.
Protect the bombs and give them to
Oh.
Oh, he's in the corner.
the controlled area. Leave now.
If you jump out, he's hard left.
Fucking hell.
Mission failed.
It's not gonna take like
Outside.
2 seconds or after that. Sorry, again.
There's when I shot the claymore too, bro.
$10. Thank you, Headshot IG. Thank you, buddy. Well, mouse and keyboard is not native to console. That's why it's considered cheating.
It's not going to be considered
also-
very soon.
Well, Ubisoft said it was cheating. Like the people who made the
I'm
game
just
said
saying,
it was
it's
cheating.
not good. I was like, the way it's looking right now, it's gonna be able to plug and play on any game.
Mr. Bitches says I downloaded Surge to watch you play. It's fun as fuck. I love the Surge too. Like it's a really good fucking game. Like, but like a couple things about
It looks good.
a couple things about mouse and keyboard that's kind of cheating. Is like you can crouch spam without having to like fuck with your muscle memory at all.
I mean, you can do that for Scuff too, but
Yeah, but
playing with the keyboards are easier.
yeah, and it's like to do what you like, you'd have to like switch like your lane to like circle or something.
Like, most people that use mouse and keyboard console aren't even doing it to be dickheads. They just do it that even playing field. Like,
I need one wall on
everybody
tellers,
uses-
please.
Everybody uses it. People just use it to like have an even playing field. You know what I mean?
Alright, they're man down. Let's get this iron. Be easy.
10 seconds. 5
Two
seconds
more
to
reinforcements in the back. Yeah, I have
I'm
it.
out.
increase surveillance on bombs. Op 4
Oh,
has
we-
the diffuser.
Did we literally reinforce the flow through?
And
So we're supposed to rotate, really?
Yeah.
No, I don't reinforce it.
The bathroom. The bathroom's what I was talking about. Thank you, Legion.
No way they hit you.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Same main door. Just like
Play safe.
Go and impact. If you see a shadow again.
All right,
He's repelling, he's repelling.
let's 4v4, guys. We don't got to fight people outside.
Yeah, Twitch.
A bomb has been located by Op 4.
No.
Again, we're running the fuck outside. Come on, guys.
Twitch is in. Twitch is in
Holy
sight. Twitch is
shit.
in vent.
Twitches and B.
He's in ventilation.
I got Twitch.
5 health. 5 health, Jackal.
Damn.
Where was Jackal?
Jackal pushed me on metal stairs. Again, guys, quit the fuck running out.
Nah, you got this, bro. Oh, never mind. You got this.
Fuck.
get trapped.
There's no reason. There's no reason to fight people inside to outside, and there's no reason to run out. Let them come in the building. Deal with them when they come in the building. All right, we're down two. We lost 2 defenses because of over aggressiveness. No, it's just that people are being over aggressive. Like this is like over aggressiveness is the #1 cause of losing at high ranked. Period. I've seen people lose 3v1s on like 4v4 round 5 because they just wanted to rush out and get a kill. It's ridiculous. That's not team blaming. We had a dude jump out into a claymore when it was a tie game.
We need to locate a bomb.
Dude, I haven't played Fortnite since the game came out. What's up, Boom Master Flex? You still got the
Turn up time. Turn up time.
yeah. We gotta win 2 over 3 attacks to guarantee overtime.
10
Nah, we went on 3 rounds straight.
5 seconds to insertion.
All right, they might run out on thermite wall.
You must locate and defuse a bomb. Drones ready.
Aircraft landed. Ready to go.
Security
Oh, they're above. One's above.
security room's clear.
Is he?
He's on blue locker.
All right, security room's clear. Anybody come and help thermite? Okay.
I'll be here. I'm 20 off though.
Can you throw a hand grenade over there?
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce it off.
Yep. Go 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 go.
Shit, I missed it. I missed it.
Throw another one if you got it.
That's my shot.
Here's dead.
What's that?
Nice, bro.
Was that
The
blue
captain
locker?
sitting in the main door.
Is blue?
Go
One on blue. One on
Just go
blue.
flanks. Just go
One
flanks.
on blue lockers. I can't find.
Wait, you mean half wall?
He's off. He's off. He's off.
Yeah,
He's
he
off.
moved, he moved, he moved.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
He's hit. He's hit. It's dark. It's dark. He's gonna
He's
heal
down.
though. I'm
Yeah,
planting.
90 hallway, 90 hallway.
I'm planting. They got me cammed though. They're planting. They're planting.
I got Doc.
Initiated.
That's dark. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Watch security rotate. Yeah. Okay. Someone's got it. Below. They're both below. Both below.
One's
They got micro cam on me.
Four last op standing.
main wall.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
Are you gonna play the scary, spooky atmosphere, close lights, Halloween special? On what game? Like this game? Like what I've been planning to do for Halloween is like recently my my little nephew Atlas, the guy, little baby that you see me hold a couple times, like he recently got bit by a copperhead snake, and like he was on the news and everything. He had to go to MUSC, which is Medical University of South Carolina. He'd have 3 vials of like venom. So like what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get some extra funds together, and I'm gonna make him a costume of like a superhero that got bit by a radioactive snake.
We need
That
to
snake's
locate a
radioactive?
bomb.
No, the snake wasn't radioactive, but like, you know, superheroes always get bit. And like, I figured we can make him like a costume.
Oh. Well, how did he get bit by whatever snake?
A snake, somebody had just cut the grass and they didn't clear the grass leaves off, and the snake was sleeping underneath like the fresh clippings, and he was walking and he bit him on the heel.
Yeah, there are no snakes. The only snakes are garden snakes where I am. I live in
10
Canada.
minutes to go.
That's the only
Drone
snakes
has
that I have.
located a bomb.
I would have just killed the snake. I would have just
5
shot it.
seconds to go.
The snake,
it's stuck on
the
it.
snake did die,
Found
but
the bomb.
like,
Make your way to its location and defuse it.
but the fact is, like, it already bit him.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Swindle. Like, I'm not asking you guys to donate to it. It's gonna cost like maybe $40.
How?
Oh, don't let him kill me.
Save him! Oh! Holy
Coming,
shit.
coming.
What the fuck? Got Kobe.
That was wild, bro. And Red Polly.
There's a vigil up here somewhere.
Yeah, Vigil's up. Peeking archive.
You located
Security's clear. Break room's clear.
Good.
Yep. I need somebody to watch here, so I can go for the wall. Twitch, you got me?
Oh, I didn't think he could shoot me from there.
Oh, fuck it, Twitch. Let's go around.
Office window.
Audible. Let's go around. Let's do archive push.
God, I'm bad. He's in. I downed one.
CC door.
There's 3 of them in there.
Oh my lord, dude.
eliminated all friendlies.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Like, I'm sad. I think I'm probably have to leave mid-game. Like, I gotta do shit. Like, quick. Like, I guess I'll just fucking I'll just rush this round. I'll fucking try to get a kill pick or stuff.
You gotta rush on the magic
Yeah,
point. Let's go.
I got school tomorrow. I can't believe I have school on Columbus? Indigenous People Day?
Fuck, I'll just rush and try to get a kill, I guess.
In my opinion, Columbus Day shouldn't be a holiday. See, Brain Dad 235.
Be a holiday.
Columbus Day. You've been following for like a decade anyway. Don't come through much, but see you still around. Thank you, Brain Dad. Thank you for $5 donation as well.
Wait, is it the Snake of Redemption Fund? Someone said that in chat. Is that what it's called? The Snake of Redemption Fund?
No, it's just there's gonna be a Hollywood costume. What'll most likely happen is I'll go get like a Superman costume, and then I'll take it to like a tailor and have them like change the Superman logo to like a V, and then like have like his name like embroidered on like the leg or something. The legs of the costume.
What if he gets bit by a snake again?
He's immune to it now. He's a superhero. I'm talking at Yang.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to rush this round because I have to fucking go soon. So I'm just gonna run through the main door and probably kill 4 people.
Yeah, if you kill 4 people, that's nice.
Yes, very.
Honestly, I'm probably just gonna die since I locked in the door because someone's gonna be watching it.
10 seconds to go.
Well,
Insertion in 5 seconds.
I can go to my video to this.
Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
Oh, shit. I ran it on.
Godspeed.
You have located a bomb.
Oh, rip. I gotta go. Oh, sorry, I gotta go.
Is Bandit out there? I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm trying to get these hatches.
Jaegers and bombs.
Are you in? 2%? I'm coming behind you. Don't shoot me.
I'm confused.
Bandit just ran upstairs. Bandit ran in the middle. So. That's Capcan, I think.
Bandits and fucking security.
The
Oh, Nitro Cell, really? Poltz was playing in the objective. Jaeger was upstairs. Jaeger's.
I got drop shotted. That's Jaeger.
Fuck.
Been eliminated.
That
Alright.
was him. Jesus.
I can grab it.
What was
for
I playing with you, Jordy?
See you, buddy.
I got tomorrow. Sadly.
Alright.
But yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow or whenever you stream.
Alright, bud.
See ya.
We lost that game strictly from those guys being over aggressive.
Defense. Yeah.
It's like all you got to do is sit still.
2 died like Claymore
Alright.
every round.
Like those guys weren't that great. I lost 42 points. They had fucking 3 diamonds.
I didn't even get to see.
Oh my lord.
I know this right.
Alright, so if anybody wants to play and you're you're in the platinum area on the PlayStation 4, send me a message.
A dude that I played this before in your chat just said he's diamond.
Bring him in.
Right.
But Boom Master Flex, but you gotta be at least platinum 3. Because like the game has a elo system now. That kid JP. Columbus Day. We should not celebrate the life of Christopher Columbus. He was a thief. He was genocidal. He was a slave owner.
What's up, big guy? What's going on, man?
What's up, buddy? I mean, like, it shouldn't be a holiday. The headshots, you're still like 1600 elo away from that kid JP. Like, there's an elo system.
Oh, you didn't leave?
Well,
Alright, my bad. Sorry.
We got other. It's just like even then, like I don't think you could match with me at Gold 1, because like I'm right at Diamond. Like you got to be 1,000 elo between the highest rank on the scoreboard.
Alright, looks like I gotta go get some elo then, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
That kid JP sounds like ripping.
You can call me JP, by the way.
Yeah, let me see. You sound like ripping though sometimes.
Just like me or something.
See, Ambulant. I never even met this guy before. What's the best all-around car ever created? That's an opinion.
Wings, just a question. Should I turn my notifications off, like, if people still message?
Yes, they do.
Your team? Alright.
Yes, they do.
You got nothing better to do?
Christopher Columbus, the reason I'm alive right now. First off, how do you discover something with people already living on it? Honestly. That's like me walking up on 9th Avenue and be like, oh shit, look what I found. And then all my buddies come over with guns and we just take it. That's how that rolls.
Damn, it's been a while since I played it. Theory of the Storm.
I don't think I understand. I understand it completely.
I gotta take my Mustang to the shop tomorrow.
What kind of Mustang you got? Oh shit.
V8.
V8.
Yeah. Daddy bought it.
There's tons of V8 Mustangs. There's different body styles. There's the SN95. There's the S197.
The GT. I got the Mustang GT.
S550. You can go all the way back to the Fox body. Before that, you had the the Mustang 2. Like, what body style do you got?
What was that? Can you hear?
What body style Mustang do you have?
Oh, the GT.
That's the trim level.
That's what my dad told me, so that's what I tell everybody.
What year is it?
2008.
2008. So you have an S197 with a 3-valve 4.6.
Wait, did I say 2008? I meant 2018.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, like, a 2008, like, my V6 Mustang makes comparable power to that V8. Because it puts out
My dad bought it.
It puts out the 2008 GT puts out 315 horsepower, and my car puts out 305. The big difference between those two is, like, the V8 has a lot more low end torque, so like it has a funner torque band, whereas like my car puts all the horsepower up high. Like that's one thing I dislike about my car is like all the power is up high, and that's one reason I wanted to go into the EcoBoost, because the EcoBoost, a lot of the power is down low, so it's a lot more fun to drive. Even though like my 3.7 is arguably faster than like an EcoBoost, but like the EcoBoost would be more fun to drive.
The one that I got has 460 horsepower.
Yeah, you got the new facelift one with the fangs on the front.
Yeah.
Those things are fun.
Yeah, they are really fun to drive.
And they still get good gas mileage too, like 20 miles per gallon. Man, you over here talking like you own a Hellcat. Go away. You have a 400 horsepower V8 VW Beetle? I don't even think a V8 would fit in a Beetle. Are Cobra Stings any good? It all depends. Like Cobra Stings are the top end. Like here's the thing with like Cobra, like they might have comparable horsepower compared to like some, unless you get to some of the blown ones. Like for example, like the SN95 Cobra put out like, I don't know, I think it was like 400 horsepower, which was at the time really really good because like they were on the 2-valve 4.6 and that put out 245, so like it did 150 more horsepower. But they also, you don't have like you don't have a solid axle on that. Like with the Cobra would have like independent rear suspension, whereas like a normal Mustang have a solid axle, and Mustangs ran a solid axle all the way up to 2015. Well, I was talking stock versus stock. A stock 3.7 V6 will beat a stock EcoBoost on a quarter mile, but it's not by much. It's like by a fender. Let's see, we're playing Outback.
You got the pistol on wings. Oh.
I know, dude. The pistol allows you to walk faster.
Oh, okay.
Like if you use a submachine gun, you take a shield penalty and a submachine gun penalty on the shield, so you actually move slower. Running the pistol allows you to like kite people around tables and stuff.
I know that.
Don't you hear, big guy?
Your grandma has a V8 in her wheelchair.
What?
Just people, it's people like people make fun of me because I have a V6 Mustang. Like,
V6 ain't too bad.
like the new V6 has put out 300 some horsepower. Like that's a fucking
Yeah.
sports car. And like the EcoBoost puts out 315, and that's a 4-cylinder.
Although my V8 puts out almost 100 more
Right. Like
horsepower.
the only problem I have with like your Mustang is the variable valve timing on it. Which granted, the EcoBoost and the V6 both have variable valve timing. But like with the V8, it kind of like when you're going like when you're trying to baby it, it feels really underpowered because of the small lobes. You got to put your foot in it to go anywhere.
Yeah, that is true. I did notice that.
Yeah, and that's what I noticed when I test drove them. Like they're really fun if you half throttle it, but if you like tow it, they really don't want to go anywhere.
Convenience.
I don't have a rotate, by the way.
The pushing garage. Holy, where am I dying from? Fuck. Oh boy. Repetition, Lana.
I'm going to check. I'm gonna check Bull.
Oh my god, I got wall banged from bathroom.
I suck, man. At the window, he's 1 health. He's 1 shot. Bathroom window, 1 health.
Lana.
He's good. He's taking out a goo right now. Taking out a goo right now in bathroom.
You can kill him with the clash.
Shot me through the wall.
There you go.
She's down. She's down. They're trying. Nitro, pull it. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Let me lead. Let me lead.
Good somewhere. I don't know where.
Let clash peek him.
I got him.
Game room.
I got him. I got him.
Game room.
I got him.
Don't peek him yet. Don't peek him yet. He's gonna nade you.
I got a goo on that. I got a goo on that door.
I'll tell you if you need to
So if
push.
he pushes you,
I'll
you'll
tell you
get-
if you need to
okay.
push me. I'm just gonna whittle him down.
Looks like he's taking a shit.
I have 20 health, keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll tell you to push in the last second.
He's outside bathroom.
Got piano camera.
Outside dorms. No, he's down the stairs.
Coming upstairs. Coming upstairs.
You got me?
You got this. You got this.
He's low. He's like 25. Fucking nade.
You're it. You see him. You left. 80.
He's got to come here.
Left.
Yeah.
He just picked up the boot.
No connector. You're gonna have to
He's
go for the kill.
25, by the way. too.
That's fine.
Yeah. Keep the shot. Keep the shot. Keep
I
the
can't. I was out. Fuck.
Ah. Good shot.
All right.
I should've got my kill. I choked.
It's just dumb. I don't know why I keep like, talking about it because like it's just a bunch of idiots that know nothing about cars. Like I had somebody say like try to think he was superior to me because he had a V8 like Mercury Cougar. No, Mercury. It was the Mercury Grand Marquis. I'm like you got the 4.62 valve, dude. That thing puts out 245 horsepower in a 6,000 pound car. You go to 0 to 60 in an afternoon. Hey, like,
My dad has a Corvette. He didn't really drive much.
Secure the bombs.
Just has it. I don't know why.
because Corvettes are fun.
Yeah, but he barely drives it.
That's the problem with owning a Corvette. You never drive it. I'm never gonna own a car that I'm afraid to drive. Like they call those things trailer princesses. Like all they do is like go back and forth to car shows.
I don't think he's afraid to drive it. He doesn't really have the time between work and all. Spending time with the family.
5 seconds to insertion.
I think y'all got me beat in the car category.
What's your car do?
Located a bomb. Be ready for
Like 272. I got a V6 Mazda 6 Sport.
That's not bad.
Got a Ford.
Car.
That was Sophia.
Big.
Just a tip
We-
or
can
whatever.
we-
With Flash, try reserving or whatever at long range, like that shock.
I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to avoid the grenade.
It's all good.
We get like a rotate here or bathroom?
We got to pick. Let's not fight outside no more.
Jumped in the bathroom?
Is it breakable from underneath?
Never mind.
Dorm window is, yes. So is bathroom.
Oh, Ash is in, bro. In hallway.
Yeah, get on piano.
Piano.
Ash is in sight hallway, bro. Over by piano.
Someone's outside bathroom.
Got Ash.
Nice.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Outside bathroom. And outside dorms. Bathroom and dorms.
Sophia down, bomb down, dorm's window.
Last one's Sledge.
No, we got numbers. Don't got to go out for them.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Yo, Unlimited, you trying to add me?
Well, maybe. We'll win a lot. Headshots working. Pride. Dude, thank you for $17 worth of bits. Hey, Jordy, can I get on bad? Mon's banned me. Yeah, somebody banned Diablo Sue. Wings, try some shrooms with this? No, thank you.
RJP, I'm taking Jaeger. He said win a lot, so really about to start.
Wait on losing. Trying to get fucking champion.
I'm trying to get fucking diamond, man. This
I
shit's
already
been a
got my
struggle.
champion. I just lost it.
You don't use the shotgun wings?
Depends on what map I'm playing on. If I'm playing Skyscraper, I'll go shotgun.
Yeah, shotgun's cancer.
Secure the area.
He's got a really good submachine gun too. Like, he's got really good both.
Yeah.
Alright, I shut out all the balloons. We got good luck now.
Be advised, a bomb
How many cylinders engine has doesn't determine its durability. Like, V8s are better balanced than V6s. V6s have to have this thing called a balancing shaft put in them to make them so they don't shake as much because they're imbalanced by the fact that they're odd. Well, the fact that there's not an equal number of cylinders. Like, it's an odd number, three and three, but it equals an even number. It makes sense. There's an odd number of cylinders on each head.
He was like, you know a lot about cars. How come you never like try to be a mechanic or something?
I don't like having to like fucking turn wrenches for a living. I like video games more. At one point in my life.
You're gonna be doing well for yourself.
So you'd rather play video games and like drive them than work on them,
Right.
right?
Which I will work on them for like friends and family.
Oh my god, I got ghost.
Electric window.
You did not get ghost, so that's why.
Yes, I did. No, I went to back up and I literally got
He's gonna push this hallway. Oh, he's in.
You guys
wait.
on the back.
Oh,
He's in garage, Shalad.
Yeah, two in there. Ash and I think Buck.
Hey, Dominic.
But we got a camera in there. We gotta get on that, man.
Yeah, Ash and Buck. Ash and Buck garage.
Hey, you down him?
Oh,
Sure.
dude.
Look, when you die, you gotta get on the cameras, bro.
Bro, I literally just died like a second before you.
Hey. You had long enough to get on the
Come on, guys. We're losing two. We're losing because we keep fighting people. We worry about outside more than inside. Ash should not have been able to run up those stairs, especially with Legion.
There, man. Just need people to get on.
Alright, we got attack now.
Green Mass Bandit. Like I was thinking about going back to school for that diagnostic repair. The only problem I have is like the mechanic market is going to boom here soon. Like because people are going to keep their cars longer. So like you'll make next 10 years, mechanics are going to make a lot of fucking money. After that, like if you don't transition to like hydrogen electric cars and go back to school for it, the money's going to seep out of it. And like eventually you're going to see mechanic shops kind of like fade away.
Your drone has found a bomb.
Actually, check for the preset night card by Bill. I got Valkyrie. You put scanner.
I got you.
Austin's Val.
10 seconds to insertion.
It's all push like garage.
Insertion in 5
Ball. Just getting ball.
Dorm windows popped. They're going to might jump out on it.
bomb's location and defuse it.
Back inside. Oh,
Framework going down. Drone activated.
Full's clear.
LED active.
I didn't jump quarter room or any of that though. I got Elwood. Ella has a fucking scorpion.
One's
JD,
bandit,
he jumped out on
shark,
us, bro.
bandit shark, bandit shark, Jordy, bandit shark.
Bandit shark still. Bandit's on a drone in shark. Bandit is on a drone in
Yeah,
shark.
but Ella's watching the door.
Bandit's watching the camera. Bandit, he's on marker right
Just
now.
go push him. Just go
Bandit.
push him.
He's peeking.
He got up. He got up.
Why'd you marked him? You made him get off.
Because he knew I was on my drone anyways.
Oh my lord! I knew where he was at. Everybody, somebody, go push him. Go push him. I had Ella on the door.
Come on, man.
Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
You just got all of us. Yeah, that's not okay.
Again, over aggressiveness is getting us losses.
Shouldn't be losing 2 defenses.
Smash defender heavy, man.
Yeah, we lost 2 defenses.
Yeah, I know. Shouldn't have.
That's what controller aim looks like. These guys are all mouse and keyboard. Dude, that's all you face at this high end.
This map is so bad, man. I don't know why it's in the rotation.
Dude, this is one of the better maps in the game.
I don't think so.
We need to locate a bomb.
So hard to attack.
Again, we could easily be winning if people played a little bit more passive.
We just need to drone more, man.
Droning just got half her team killed.
Well, Markium didn't, but like.
Well, the thing with that though, he was watching the camera, right? So once he sees Jordy peek out, he's just gonna do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
He was getting off the cam either way.
10 seconds to go.
One running out nature window, bottom window.
Ben's in garage.
You must locate and defuse a bomb.
Ben's in garage AFK right now.
Again, they're probably baiting.
Yeah, he's off. He's by the lockers in garage. By the lockers. Running away. Got my drone. He's he's gone on the stairs. He got my drone. We need to take over upstairs. We gotta drone this bandit out.
Where are these guys?
He was garage last seen.
What side are they?
Their compressor.
He was right there, right outside the party room. Oh, he ran up. It was Jaeger. Jaeger upstairs. Jaeger.
And it's upstairs by party room. Nice, good pick.
Where's Jaeger at, Ash?
Why not try?
Jaeger was upstairs when he killed me. I don't know for sure though.
Yeah, he pushed me and Ash drone, and
Oh, okay.
and she didn't say shit. Come on. Didn't say I lost my drone. Didn't tell me anything.
On game room?
Jaeger just jumped down in the garage.
Oh my god, he got away.
I'm getting off after this.
Can you make breaches above?
Ella game room, Ella game room.
Is that where they are? Are they down?
Yeah, they're down, man. You still win this round, bro.
Bomb has been located.
I got new drones for you. Minute
Where's
left.
Ella going?
That's Ella.
And then Jaeger got away.
I hear one garage, I think.
50 seconds.
Yeah, okay.
Do I make a push here? I think once my store.
I'd watch waiting.
Someone got a drone?
Throwing stun grenade.
Yeah, I do.
30
We gotta do
seconds.
something here. I don't see far, man.
Let Ash lead.
Ash pushing, I can refrag.
He's on me. He's on me. You gotta
Left,
get
left.
refrag.
Oh my god.
You didn't get the refrag, bro?
He didn't even look the right way.
The other one pushed me. One was behind the bomb, and the other one just pushed right there. That's what I was talking.
Alright. Done with that. Done with that. Alright. Video games suck. I'm staying on. Just gotta talk. Only 2 kills, dude. Again, team-based game. Team-based game. My team was not executing. Like, people say I blame my team all the time, but you see me ask Ash, where'd he go? Because Ash jumped back on her drone. I go, where did Jaeger go? Nothing. I go, did you lose your drone? Nothing. I go, where did Jaeger go? Nothing. So I jumped in and I lose a gunfight to Jaeger because he's sitting there waiting on me. Jaeger could have said, Ash could have said, well, he's sitting there waiting on the window. He's mid window. I wouldn't have to go and face check him. The whole 9. I'm not frustrated, but like people act like I'm this terrible rainbow player, which is not true at all. I mean, like I put myself in the leadership role, and like a lot of people don't listen. Like especially with that vigil that jumped out after the fact. Like I go, it's a tie game. I even said it 20 seconds before he did. I'm like, tie game, stop peeking. Boom, Claymore death. And it's like the problem is I need my team to play well. Like if I get my team like BG, Rippin, Skibble, 2%. Like I get the people I normally play with. We go on win streaks. Because my team will listen. They'll play passively. They'll do what that needs to happen. and everybody knows their roles. And like when you get a bunch of other people, like that kid JP, amazing guy, amazing dude. He can frag his ass off. Doesn't really call out. I can't really base his droning ability because but he pretty much face checked Ella. But I'm pretty sure that was because he had to, because Twitch loses their drones fast. But like, it's all about team coordination, right? Every piece of the puzzle has to work in some way or fashion. And like, I think a lot of people don't get that. It's like a big game of chess. Like if you push the wall up to them, you will win. A lot of the times. The reason I'm playing with my viewers in first place is because it's been like 2 days since I streamed, and I felt like I needed to get on and do at least 2 hours tonight, because like it's unfair to people who continually subscribe to my channel if I don't give them content or streams to come to. And like, I can't sit there and mope my entire life. Like, if I sit there and lay in that bed and never do anything to break the habit, I'll just stay depressed. So I have to force myself out of my comfort shell. But like, Siege is a lot more than just fragability, and I don't think a lot of people understand that. Like, it's all about implementing a strategy and making it work. Did I not like Metro Exodus? I didn't like the controls on it. The goal was 200 pounds, Edgar, but like, I've been going the opposite direction. I've been gaining a little weight lately, and and a lot of it spurred after Grandma leaving, mainly because like I've been getting lonely, and I want to get out the house, and every time I leave the house, I end up getting something to eat. But I've been eating more. So like, that's something I need to turn around. I really need to start going to the gym. That's something that has to happen here soon. Because I do not want to get back to where I was at. I don't want to get back to that dude that couldn't walk. And I'm not going to allow that to happen. How many calories do I eat a day? 1,500 to 2,000. What's my goal weight? 250 pounds. 250. Doesn't matter how much weight I put on. It's less than 10 pounds. It's probably less than 5 pounds. But it's enough to know that it's not water weight fluctuate. Let's put it that way. And I hate seeing the scale go up and not down. I know I've been stuck for a while, but but being stuck isn't as bad as going up. That kid JP, I'll add you, man. I'll add you. Like, it's just been our team just wasn't clicking, that kid JP. Like, it wasn't clicking like it should. We weren't droning. Like, that kind of stuff. How am I not losing weight? Because I live a sedentary lifestyle. Weight loss is more complicated than a lot of people make it out to be. Like if you do nothing all day, like me, like you're not moving, you don't go to a job, you don't go walk, you don't exercise or anything like that, eating 2,000 pounds will make it so that you just don't lose weight. That's just what it will do. No, FPS boot camp was a fucking joke, man. Yeah, Lexapro is, I would say the same. Lexapro, I'd go so far and say Lexapro, I don't want to live life without Lexapro at this point because Lexapro helps me so much mentally. Like, I like who I am better on Lexapro than I'd ever did off of it. Like, it's it's just such an improvement of my life. Like, I used to, for example, like before I started the stream, I had 501 subscribers, and like 3 days ago, I had like 570. Right, so that's a loss of like 69 subscribers in like 2 days, 2.5 days. That would have driven me to like do a stream out of anxiety, and then like with people picking at me like this would have caused more moments to get troll channels like little clips. Alexa Pros stopped me from being able to do that. I can look at that and be like, huh, lost some subscribers today. I should really probably do something about that. But not to the point where it's like, I have to do this or I'm going to fail and have a full on panic attack like I used to have. Why was I so scared? Because I'm scared of responsibilities. It's the same reason why I didn't buy the EcoBoost Mustang. That I was literally at the point where I could sign papers and got a 2018 EcoBoost Mustang for like $21,000. 2018, and it's like, and I'm like, knowing that's probably the car I want. Like even looking at it in a different light, like the big thing is, like I just said in the stream, like I never want to own a car that I'm afraid to drive, and like I want to drive whatever car that I have, and like I don't give a shit about driving my Mustang because one, it's a V6, it's fun to drive, and if I put 150,000 miles on it, guess what? I lost nothing of importance. Whereas like a V8 that you get that's relatively new, you're going to take really good care of it. You're going to be afraid of putting miles on it because depreciating the value because you got a loan on it. I don't want to be in that. I'd much rather have a car that I can daily drive, have fun with. It's going to be comfortable, and I like the look of it. And that's why I was leaning towards the EcoBoost as well. Not to mention it's a lot cheaper. The but responsibility is a real big thing for me, and like I don't like paying. I don't like overpaying for things, and I don't like long term responsibility mainly because I don't know what my long term like work situation is. Yeah, my taxes are fine. I'd like to find a partner, Green Mask Band. I know you're a troll, but at the same time, a lot of it comes from like how do you explain to people why there's like tons of videos of you having breakdowns on stream. Like how do you tell people what you do in the game? The EcoBoost is not a V6, fat greasy kid. The EcoBoost is an inline 4. See, like you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. It's a 2.3 inline 4 cylinder with a twin scroll turbocharger. Max, I know where you're saying goes into like this wonderful place. Like I've seen obese to beast videos. Those things don't help me. They don't. And I'll tell you this for a fact that after seeing what it takes to lose the weight that I did lose, I never could have done it on my own. Because there was periods of my life in the last year and a half where I ate like 400 calories a day and worked out, like walked, did physical movement, helped people, and still lost like 4 pounds a week. And it's like, wow, weight loss is fucking hard. How much is it to register a Mustang and you have to have maximum coverage? It's about $300 every 6 months. So it's an extra $600 a year for a full coverage Mustang. Like my current Mustang costs about $430 a year to cover, and if I went and got, let's say I went and got a brand new one right now loaded, it would cost me right around $840 to cover for the year. There already are several packs of coyotes near my house. That's why I have a big fucking bumper guard on my truck. You mad because I made somebody pay $10 for gas? Dude, if you want to ride and you want to ride somewhere that's 30 miles away, you're going to be paying $10 in gas. Yeah, I've seen snow a couple times. No, I don't really want a cat. If I could have any job without worrying about the effort to get it, what would it be? There's some really fucking cake jobs out there. I'd want one of those cake jobs where you just fucking show up like, what's a cake job that just shows up? Would you eat a Popeye's chicken donut sandwich? By the way, me and my mom have finally... Okay, whatever, dude. Wings, you need to focus on the positive. You're losing 4 pounds a week is amazing. I could never do that if I put my mind to it, and I've been doing that every week. But I have not been losing 4 pounds a week in the last 6 months. I've been kind of plateaued for the last 6 to 8 months. And like recently, like I've gained a couple pounds. And like it's made me that between that and like being alone and like constantly, it's like I don't know if you can see out that door, but like you see how black it is. Like that's my house most of the time. Like I come from this room to my bedroom to the bathroom, and like other than like washing clothes, which is on the other side of the house, I never even use the other side of the house. But if you're at 180, it's a lot harder to lose weight. Is my house haunted? No, there's no such thing as a haunted house. I've been a security guard before. I didn't like it. Like when I was a security guard, it was for, I don't want to say the company name. But like you would go down hotels, you'd have to walk like the parking ramp, make sure nobody's breaking into the cars. You'd have to walk up and down the aisles. You'd have to take towels to people. And then like that would be like 15, 20 minutes of your job. And then you'd sit down for 40 minutes and watch TV. And then you had to write a log. That wasn't too bad because you got to talk to the night desk guy and everything. But the flip side of it is like you also had to watch construction sites, make sure nobody was stealing on construction sites. And this was before like iPhones. That sucked ass. Like sitting on a construction site for 12 hours in your fucking car sucks. Like, that's so boring. No, I didn't keep Daisy. Daisy's grandma's dog. No, I worked for a security company that did security for hotels. Yeah, I'm not worried about my viewers coming up. I try not to talk about my weight, so I do get tired of it. I've thought about selling my house. Mainly, I thought about selling my house just so people wouldn't know my address. Like, I would sell the house and just never do vlogs outside again. I would change my address. People couldn't, like, send me, like, mounds of fucking papers and shit like that. Twitch isn't stressful. It's not. It's just annoying at this point. It's like none of the troll shit actually gets under my skin. It's like people that send in shit to my mailbox. It's like, okay, who gives a fuck? Like, what I do? I pull it out. I pull out the mail I want, and I throw everything else in the trash. I only look at it. It's just a bunch of fucking spam mail. Like, all they're really doing is wasting natural resources to inconvenience me by like a second. No, I'm not moving. Like, I like where I live at because I like cars. Like, cars are my passion in life. Like in my ideal world, I'd have like a Cletus McFarlane channel. Like, that's ideally. I'd have a channel like Cletus McFarlane, and I would have like a podcast centered around cars. Like, but I don't. I don't have any of the credentials for that either. I don't have a tumor on my neck, dude. Hell yeah, brother. Bog deep with cleat. Yeah, you can't just shrug off depression. Well, my roads are bad, but at the same time, like, there's no salt on them. So, like, if you get a car, you can keep a car a long fucking time. Like, my truck right now is 18 years old, right? And it is immaculate underneath it. Like, if you drive underneath, there's some surface rust on like the back axle and things like that, but there's no deep-seated rust on my truck other than the rocker panel. And that's because of shitty GM welds. But like, it's not eat up. The brakes are easy to change. The control arms are all good. There's nothing there's every nut you can take off of it. That's another thing, Green Mask Bandit. Like, I can get my car right now and drive it on open roads. Like, there's nobody to stop me. Like, there's never a traffic jam. You can drive anywhere you want to. Dude, I don't believe in ghosts, so like, you can go on that with that. How do you think you would do it? I do well in prison. And the reason I do well in prison is I pretty much live in a cell already, just has internet. Like, instead of like playing video games, I would probably just read books. Honestly, like, prison probably do me good because like they'd regulate my meals for me. I'd have physical activity. I'd read more books. I'd probably try to pick up like some sort of like some kind of like job skill class, something to do for fun. I would see people more often than I do now. No, people said, how you think I would do in prison? I'm like, I think I do well in prison. Yet like I'd be the only fat guy ever to go to prison. I doubt it. You guys act like the other inmates. A lot of the other inmates don't want to be there, and they don't want to cause shit either. Like, I'm sure there's some hard ass motherfuckers out there that would do that, but that's like maximum security prisons and shit like that. They take those hard gangbangers and they put them all together in like these really like shitty holes, like Rikers Island and places like that. There's different levels of prison. Generally, if you stay to your fucking self, most people won't mess with you. Well, I just said Rikers Island because it's the first one that popped in my head. How about Attica? There you go. Attica. Isn't Attica a high security prison? No, I've never done any time. I've never been arrested. Okay, I might have assumed like his prison was pretty hard. I mean, that's Kyle's opinion. But I'm just saying, like, I almost say that Kyle did his time. He stayed to his fucking self, and very few people fucked with him. I know multiple guys that want to have sex with me, but like that doesn't mean that shit's gonna happen. I think the U.S. should abolish private prisons. What up, Magic Bacon Party? Welcome back to the stream. Let's see. What's a private prison? A private prison is a prison owned by a private entity, not by the state. Like, we're going to make a straw man here, but let's say Denny's decided they want to make a prison. Denny's can actually go build a prison system, then apply to the federal government to have prisoners sent to their system, and then request aid for every prisoner that's sent to the system, and it as helps to keep the prison running for a place to put bad people. It's called a private prison. Private prison is allowed to use slave labor for for-profit gains. Like if Denny's wanted to like have their prison like make license plates, they could use like the workers' labor for like pennies on the dollar. In the doorway. Ain't nobody in the doorway. And the reason the door keeps moving is because the camera keeps focusing. Well, people in Kyle's prison were making big money. Because, like, I had a buddy that did 10 years of federal prison, and he made, like, $10 a month. And he worked on a golf course. What are you talking about? DB Steiner, you look at that as punishment. But it's actually issued as a reward. Being able to work is considered a privilege. It gets you out of your cell, and then they take that privilege and they use it so that they're not allowed to not pay you, so they pay you like 8 cents an hour or something like that. But realistically, it's slave labor. And when you give companies the ability to have slave labor, they're going to take advantage of it. They're going to take advantage of it by a couple things. They're going to pay off judges to send more people to their prison. They're going to grease pockets. They're going to have lobbyists. They're going to, have laws put into effect that keep people in prison. There's a saying that once you get into the system, you're trapped. And the reason that is because, like, they want you there. Because to them, you're part of a machine that's free. Understand, you don't have to work in the system. I just explained that working in prison is a privilege. But most people take it because, like, sitting in a cell all day will drive you crazy. Yeah, private prisons are for profit. That's why like prisons have very high cost on things. Like a stick of deodorant is like $10 in a prison. Kyle's record most likely will be expunged once Georgia clears. What most likely will happen is Georgia will legalize weed. And once that happens, Kyle can appeal for his record to be expunged, and he'll no longer be a felon. The reason things are expensive in prison is to make money for the corporations. It's also to curtail, like, how much they have. Eventually, Day. Like, even like South Carolina, which is another red state, once every other state folds and they see the kind of money they're making, they're going to want to make that money too. No matter how Republican or how red you are, end of the day, Republicans love motherfucking money and they'll do anything they can to make it. I still do plan on voting on Bernie. Show us the Pikachu poster. Pika Pika. Just so you know that there's not like a bunch of trash back there. Like, people are expected, like, Amber Geyer probably should have got a harsher sentence than she did. And, like, that's the system working in her favor. Like, imagine if you walked in, like, say I walked into, like, my neighbor's house and did the same thing. Do you think I get that defense? No. I get a breaking and entering with, third-degree murder. That's what I get. Magic Bakery, have you ever played World of Warcraft? Yes. And Alpha Prometheus, it's ironic to me that I are both feeling depressed right now. We are both the opposite side of the spectrum. We both have things the other has dreamed of having or doing, yet both are feeling down at the same time. The grass isn't greener. It most likely is an alpha. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I enjoy where I'm at in life. But at the same time, I really, really, really dislike the loneliness of it. And to World of Warcraft answer, I played it when it first came out. Like, before the Burning Crusade or any of the DLC. and I just didn't like it. And we just had, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 subs. Thank you, Magic Bacon Party. Thank you for gifting 10 subscribers. Didn't Amber Geyer also, like, wasn't she, like, fucking some married dude on the force? Like, how do you do that, though, honestly? Like you break into somebody's house, and, like, you look around, and you're like, damn, this don't look like my motherfucking furniture. Why is there pictures of black people on my walls? Like, at what point do you realize that you're not in the right house? Hell no, I wouldn't have forgiven her. No, sirree, Bob. That would not have happened. I don't give a fuck how tired I am. Like, I know I could tell you my house from the way the air conditioner feels walking in on it. Like, I know exactly what walking in my door feels like. So you could close my eyes and I could walk into my house and I could tell you if I'm in my house or not. I don't give a fuck how tired you are. Like, you know what your own house looks like. I don't know. I've never been drunk, so I can't speak on that. My rotator cuff's fully healed now. And again, like, I don't know, I didn't follow the case, so I don't know if, like, the guy tried to, like, feel like he was having his home invaded. But, like, if you have the wherewithal enough to shoot somebody twice across the room, you have the wherewithal enough to realize that the furniture in this apartment is different than the furniture in your apartment. That's just my thing. I'm not gonna drink. Do I think convicted felons should be allowed to vote? Yes. No. I would not do a drinking stream if you gave me $5,000 for it. I have seen alcohol destroy 4 men in my life. And I don't need to see it destroy another, and I don't need to go down that route. I'm not gonna say there's no amount of money that would not get me to do a drinking stream, but I already have an addictive personality, and I don't want to test the waters. Blade was not a part of this number 4. Like, I don't consider Blade as a man in my life. Everything's a big deal, man. You can play it out to be not a big deal. But the simple fact that everybody starts with one drink. Everybody starts with one cigarette. Everybody starts with one line of cocaine. You know, everybody plays video games just once. The fact is, you don't know how your body's going to adjust to it. Some people will be like, well, last time wasn't that bad, let's do it again. Maybe this would be something I like. Maybe me and drinking's a thing now. And no, I don't want to test the waters. It's not for me. No thanks. My headset weigh a lot? No. I don't know what. Maybe a pound. Maybe. Just don't do it a second time. Sometimes the second time isn't a choice. I don't play video games 12 hours a day. You know what I did most of the day today? Sleep. How is it not a choice? Well, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know the links of like drug addiction because I've never been addicted to drugs. But I have seen a lot of people that are addicted to drugs, and I've dealt with a lot of people that are addicted to opioids and heroin and crack and things like that. And I've seen people that are good people steal from people because they can't control yourself. Like I've watched people rip copper out of their own house to get drugs. And like when you're willing to damage something that you spent your whole life to buy for 10 minutes of feeling okay, that's when you're not in control anymore. You're not the same person. The person that you used to love and you knew and you cared about, he's in there, but it's not him. Right? I've seen this happen. Like and to say like it's not a choice. Like some people it is, some people it isn't, but eventually it gets to a point if you allow it to that you don't want to feel sick. And like I've seen them rationalize it. Like I know this one person that was like hooked up on heroin, and like they would always call it like I need to go get my medicine. I need to get some medicine, and like his medicine was heroin, and his heroin addiction. And no, I'm not talking about my brother. For people to think I'm talking about, this is a completely different person. And which the same motherfucker OD'd on fucking hand sanitizer recently because he's also an alcoholic, and he couldn't afford alcohol, so he drank hand sanitizer. But he would basically go in and steal piddly shit at like Walmart. Like he would like go in and steal like curtain racks and shit like that. That's worth like $6 brand new and try to sell it. I mean, like, you think that dude is in control of his brain? It's not. It's not. He's mentally damaged somewhere, and drugs are his escape, and and drugs became his cage. Like he's technically already in jail because like every day of his life is centered around that. Because at some point you just stop aging when you're a drug addict. Like, and not the sense of like you stop going around the sun and you stop, your skin stops deteriorating, but like you have so much focus on like drugs and like the getting of drugs that you don't keep up with the times, you don't keep up with the news, you don't learn new skills, you don't have any like social life that grows. Like you don't keep up with your phone or your car or your job or any of the other things. Like you're so focused on one thing that you kind of like slip out of world with the times. And drink Purell. Yeah, dude. Like I didn't. I like when this dude overdosed on hand sanitizer. Like I'm like, you can overdose on hand sanitizer? Like I didn't even know that was a fucking thing. I would say I'm addicted to food. Yeah, but I think I'm doing well with my addiction at this point because like food doesn't control my thoughts anymore. Like, I used to be at a point where, like, I would go sit in my truck and I would cry because, like, I was going to go get McDonald's and there was nothing I could do about it. Like, there wasn't no, like, getting out of the truck and going back inside and just drinking water and dealing with it. No, I was getting McDonald's and that was the last thing I was going to say. And my brain wanted to not do it, but, like, my brain also was creating chemicals that made me feel like shit if I didn't. Like, at one point I needed food to feel normal. And that sucked. Well, first off, like, I have 2 vehicles now. And second off, like, I live like 7 to 8 miles outside of town. And, like, there's no, like, not having a vehicle where I live at. I could get a moped, no thank you. You can't get addicted to Lexapro. Lexapro is a non-addictive substance. Like, 16 miles round trip is totally doable if you have Heelys. No thank you. Especially with all the coyotes and, like, people that drink and drive around here. I'll pass. I'm probably going to go sleep after Gulf Stream right here. Right here in a minute. Why do I think some people are addicted to food rather than to drugs? There's always somebody that has some kind of vice in their life. Some people are addicted to video games. Some people are addicted to food. Some people, are addicted to the smell of gasoline. There's always a vice in your life. It's all how will you deal with it. I should do Uber or Lyft. I don't have a car for Uber or Lyft. Like, my Mustang is a 2-door. And my truck is a 2-door. My truck's an 02. And my Mustang's a 02. 2014. My Mustang has a salvage title, which you're not allowed to Uber on a salvage title. And it's also 2 doors because it's a coupe. You got to have 4 doors for Lyft or there. And my truck doesn't have 4 doors, and it's too old. I looked into Ubering a long time ago. Who's my favorite character? Oh, easily, Solaire. Solaire's my favorite character in Souls. No thank you. Gangster Grandma's car smells like like the inside of a Marlboro pack. Yeah, my truck's a 2002, and it's got 2 doors. The truck's too old. It all depends on how you look at Solaire's storyline. Because if you end up saving Solaire's life, he ends up fighting Lord Gwyn with you at the end. And, like, he realized that his son wasn't something he had found, but it was something within himself. Were the flights to Tijuana better? Yeah, but I was sitting in big seats then. Like, I paid for upgraded seating on my flights to Tijuana. The way you save Solaire Livid Snacks is you got to give 30 humanity and open up the shortcut into in front of the fire stage boss, and then you go and you kill the sunlight maggot before Solaire gets there. Because like once you beat the fire centipede, Solaire moves on to the old ruins of Izalith, and he goes insane, and then he ends up looking for the sunlight maggot, and it attaches to his head, and he ends up hollows out. But like if you give the 30 humanity to Quelaag and open up the shortcut, and you go kill the sunlight bug, he never goes insane. I really like the look of the 2019 Ram 1500, but like I don't trust the Hemi engine. That's just it. Like if I had to buy a Ram, I'd want like a Cummins diesel. Demon Souls isn't that hard. Demon Souls is actually the easiest one in my opinion. What do I think about the new Supra? I got something to say about the Supra, right? There's the whole thing that the new Supra is basically a Toyota badged BMW, which, yeah, most likely. But here's the thing, right? People always talk about wanting like stick shifts in cars and big V8s and all this other mess over and over and over again. Like I want a stick shift. I want a sports car. I want it like this. I want it like that. And then they say all this and they never buy. They never buy. You know how many people wanted the fucking Supra? Tons of people. They begged Toyota to bring the Supra back. And when Toyota brought the Supra back, it sold poorly. Right? And this is the case for a lot of things. It's like people that look at like Mustangs and things like that. Like they look at the EcoBoost Mustang and be like, "Why did you buy an EcoBoost Mustang? You should have got the V8." Well, if every person that wanted a Mustang but couldn't afford the V8 decided to just go get another car, right? There would be no V8 Mustangs because Ford couldn't make enough money to justify having them. So they would discontinue them. Just like the Camaro. The Camaro doesn't sell well enough, so eventually General Motors is going to discontinue it. That's why it's priced so much higher. And like people over here dissing the Supra because it's not what they want, doesn't realize that what's going to end up happening is Toyota's just going to discontinue the Supra in another 2 years, and it's going to be 10 plus years before it comes out again. And they test the market. You know why the Supra's only coming in automatic, Mr. Tobe again? Because people buy automatics. That's the reason. People buy automatics. 8.6 of every Mustang sold this is average, right? 8.6. I think this was 2017 numbers. Out of all the Mustangs sold in 2017, 8.6 were manual. If you go to any dealership, you'll find tons of manual Mustangs on the lot. It's not because they order them and people are buying them. It's because it's what's left over. They'll get a manual car in and nobody will buy it. So it'll be stuck on the lot to the point they have to like cut it down to bargain prices. Like I've talked to a bunch of people about this because like I'm always in, because they always push me towards the manual car. I'm like, no, I want the 10-speed automatic or even the 6-speed automatic. No, manuals aren't better than autos. I mean, like in the technical realm, right? Like even drag racing now don't use manuals. Like if you go look at drag racing, you'll see like stick shift has its own class because almost everything else is automatic. Right? Like automatics are faster, shift better, and shift more accurately with more consistency than a human can. Like manuals are old timey. Like the fastest drag cars in the world now are automatic transmissions. I agree. There's some things that are fun with manuals, but at the same time, nobody buys them. If I'm going to go out there and pay $30,000 for a car, I'm not buying a manual either. You know why? Because I want to enjoy the car in traffic. Manuals are a bitch to drive in traffic. I drove one forever. I had a 91 Honda Accord with a 2.2 inline 4 with a 5-speed. And that thing was a bitch to drive in Myrtle Beach traffic. I didn't have to text and drive because phones weren't around when I was driving it. But like, you know how hard it is to like try to like drink and like change CDs and drive a manual at the same time, and like how somebody shorts brakes you with cruise control. And the fact is, clutch packs wear out way faster than automatic transmissions. Is like, I'd have much been happier never learning how to drive a manual. There's actually a good bit of traffic in Conway, mainly because Conway is the main route to Myrtle Beach. It's because of stigma. Like I said, like nobody buys manual transmissions. That's why they're dying out. Period. Like if people actually wanted manuals, they would buy them. Dodge Neon's not a terrible buy. Like I would suggest never buying Dodge, but like if you're going to buy Dodge, Neon's a pretty good car. Don't got a lot of horsepower or torque, but you don't buy a Dodge Neon for horsepower or torque. You buy a Dodge Neon to get you to point A to point B, and like it'll go 200,000 miles. Pretty, with very little, upkeep. Well, it's not 8.6 people. It's 8.6% of Mustangs sold. Like that could be one person buying multiple, Mustangs too, because some rich people buy multiple Mustangs. Manuals are not actually faster than autos. Like not anymore. They're not. Like my Mustang out there. Like if you put it in sport mode, you know where it shifts gears? The red line. Like they're set up you can set them up however you want them to set them up. You can have a tuner come in, or like you can do with stock tune. Like even the stock tune is set up almost to the rev limiter. Do I keep my Mustang? No, I only put it in sports mode when I pass somebody. I drive very, very meekly. Are manual transmissions really faster than automatics? Anyone who knows how to drive a manual has visited the dealership in the last few years and has probably noticed that the car's stick shifts aren't as common as they used to be. This change might be a little contradictory considering that most mainstream auto manufacturers are working hard to develop offering cars that are more and more efficient. Because after all, manual transmissions are most efficient, right? Well, no. Not anymore. The once mighty manual transmission has lost the efficiency fight, but that's okay because manual transmissions are still superior in one important area. We always thought cars with manual transmissions can accelerate more quickly, right? The truth is, sadly, no. It's easy to see why people believe that the stick shift helps a car launch off the line more quickly or accelerate better. Traditionally, automatic transmissions can sometimes feel sluggish, especially under heavy engine load. Despite the drawbacks, though, automatic transmissions have become more popular with the average customer, and some car companies started phasing out manuals altogether on certain models. Meanwhile, manuals are favored by designers and buyers of sports cars and other high-end vehicles, which is maybe why people still believe they offer superior performance. Perhaps at some point in the past, manual transmissions were truly and undoubtedly faster than their automatic counterparts, but thanks to advancements and innovations that have helped automatic transmissions become more efficient, they easily surpass the reliable old manual in terms of speed. Continually variable transmissions, or CTVs, or automatic manual shift transmission are more quickly than the traditional automatic, and they select the appropriate gear ratio in case of the CVT, and have a lot of car makers are phasing in CVTs as standard gearboxes, especially in models that are marketed as having good fuel economy. It is what it is, but like manuals, it's been about 5 or 6 years now. Manuals have just been better. Automatics have just been better than manuals in every category. Well, Nissan CVTs are shit, but like for example, like the 6R80. There's cars that run 7s in the 6R80. Let's see this. Mustang 6R80, 7 seconds. You can't hear the sound. Can't get the thing going, but like here's a car. This is a regular souped up GT Mustang S550. This is running the 6-speed automatic transmission. This is the same transmission that's in my Mustang. So all he did was just hold it down to the floor. $7.97. I mean, like, it's the simple fact is almost most drag racers. Well, Mr. Toboggan, I'm deleting this stream anyway. Classic Stang. Yeah, he did spin out. But like he spun out mainly because of power. Like that, the new Mustang actually has independent rear suspension. The reason Mustangs are known for killing people is because they have solid rear axles, which causes a lot of wheel hop. Right, Ambrose. And like most automatics have paddle shifters. So if you want to like shift your transmission down outside of what the computer doing, you can do it anyway. Like on the Mustangs, like on the back, you just, on the left side, just press it down once. It'll drop gears. A little screen will come up and show you what gear that the transmission's in, and you can select the gear that you want. Teslas don't have transmissions. We have there's Mustang shows and stuff like that. Tesla's a beast of a car. I like mainly just Mustangs, honestly. Like I like Mustangs and I like Challengers, but I'd probably never own a Challenger. I just like the way they look. But like owning wise, I've always wanted a Mustang, and I eventually got one. Hey, it is what it is. It's not that it's fake engine sounds being piped into the car. They pipe some of the engine sound into the car via speaker to make it seem louder than it is. Like BMW's been doing it forever, so has Mercedes, because the sound deadening's gotten so good. Why no love for the Corvette? Um, I've never been. I've never liked the way Corvettes look. Like they've always had that huge engine bay with the swooping fenders in the front. Never liked that. I like the way some of the newer ones look. Like Cletus McFarlane has this white one that's fucking gorgeous. But like, but at the same time, it's like, eh. I don't like. I've just never been a Corvette guy. Why do all exotic cars put engines in the back? Weight distribution. Um, it makes it so that the car is more balanced. Those are the 98 to 2004, and that I guess you can say it's 98 to 2004, but I consider that 95 or 94 to 2004. That's called the SN95, and that's what the body frame is. I love the way those Mustangs look, but the fact is they're all really really underpowered. Like the only one I would consider getting is the Cobra, of that body style. Like everything else is like sports car in name only. You get the 4.6 two valve, and like yeah, sure, like one of the fastest Mustangs on the planet right now is an SN95. It is 1,500 horsepower, but it doesn't do it on stock engines. It does it with a completely different engine. But the 4.6 two valve, very dependable. Doesn't make a whole lot of horsepower. Like if you soup it up, you might get 200 wheel horsepower. What's the most popular car that I think's shitty? Fucking Chargers. Why do I need a powerful car? Because it's fun. Yeah, like the '03 Cobra. I'd love an '03 Cobra. Or a Terminator. Shit. They did make a Mach 1 in that gen. I think the Mach 1 put out 325 horsepower, if I'm correct. Chargers look nice, but like their V6 is known for like a cylinder 5 misfire from low compression, aka blown head gasket, and the 5.7 Hemi that they put in them is known for destroying a rolling rocker and cam phaser, and well, not cam phaser, cam shaft. I mean, like they're fucking Dodges at the end of the day, and they like, and again, like why did they bring the Charger back and put 4 doors on it? Like I never understood that logic. Like the Charger was one of the most beautiful muscle cars of the late '60s, early '70s, and then they took it and brought it back and made it a sedan. I understand they brought the Challenger back too to get the muscle car, but like again, like the Charger was a muscle car too. That's like bringing the Barracuda back and then making it like a station wagon. Like that would be dumb as fuck. Again, Dodge is owned mainly by an Italian company at this point. Dodge is race master. If Dodge is race master, why does every race car have a 9-inch Ford rear end in it? Why aren't there movies made about Dodge versus Ferrari? If Dodge is race master. Just saying. I don't think that was actual text. I think that was like somebody like donating or following. Oh, I love the Ford GT. I seem biased toward Dodges because every Dodge I've ever seen has been a pile of shit. My grandmother used to get them all the time, and the reason my grandma used to get Dodges all the time is the only place that would give her new cars. Like if you go, if like Dodge will give you a new car if you had a if you bought a car right now, and you didn't make one motherfucking payment on it, and you just let the bank take it back. 6 months from now, Dodge would give you another new car. That's just the way they are because they're so desperate to sell cars. That's not apples to apples though. Meaning Hellcat's a specialty car. Why not put the Hellcat up against the Shelby GT500 coming out this year? Hellcat still puts out 30 more horsepower. I guarantee that Shelby GT500 will smoke the fucking doors off of it. What's the difference in weight? Difference in aerodynamics? Mustang's a more aerodynamic car than the Challenger is, and it also weighs less, a lot less. It's also going to have carbon fiber on it, so it's probably going to be 800-900 pounds lighter than the Hellcat, and it's going to put up comparable numbers. You mean a Trailhawk? A PC gamer? They're called Trailhawks, homie. Again, they're called Trailhawks. They're not called Tomahawks. Is it called Trackhawk? It might be called Trackhawk. See, I was wrong too. I won't agree that Chevy's trash, especially since I haven't kept up with Chevrolet. Because like when they started fucking over the American taxpayer, I kind of just stopped caring about what General Motors did. Like I used to be a General Motors guy through and through, but like a buddy of mine convinced me to buy an F-150, and like I'm like this F-150 is better than anything I ever had General Motors wise. Dude, I've driven newer Chevrolets too, and like I mean like the Ford was just better. It had a better ride, had more refined suspension. Everything felt nicer, had nicer interior. Like it was just a better truck. But I'm gonna let you guys go. Thanks everybody for coming out for the stream. Man, we had $104, dude. Tachi, hey, dude. Hey, man, how's it going? It's going well, man. Going well. Thanks for the $5 donation. Big ups to Magic Bacon Party for, what is that? 1 to 10 subscribers. Thanks up for 6